The resignation of the administrator of the Guam Memorial Hospital didn't necessarily come as a surprise.
I think the committee saw this writing on the wall, right?
And according to Committee on Health Chair Senator Dennis Rodriguez Jr., the announcement of Ted Lewis stepping down from the job after only 8 months is just another setback for GMH.
We've seen a pattern now with a revolving door of administrators and board members, and what that only does is set the hospital back. What we need to do now is focus on getting the hospital the support it needs, and so that's where my effort and my energy is going to be concentrated on.
But it's not the only issue GMH is facing, as late last year, 3 board members suddenly resigned, prompting Governor Eddie Calvo to issue an executive order to create a management advisory team. Part of their efforts include strengthening policies at GMH. And just last week, Governor Calvo announced plans to change an old policy at the hospital that allowed insurance companies to withhold payments. Now he says GMH is requiring insurance companies to submit 75% of submitted bills within 45 days of receipt.
It's something, at least something is being done.
Rodriguez says he tried to introduce a similar policy several years ago through draft legislation. He says previous hospital management requested that he hold off on the bill.
However, I heard from the insurance companies too, and we have to be fair to them as well. If they don't receive a clean billing, if they don't receive documents that they request to substantiate these billings, then of course, they need to ensure that they protect themselves as well. And also, if you take a look at the accounts payable of the hospital too owes premiums to insurance companies. So it's really something that needs to be really looked at. If we're going to have this requirement on private insurance, we're going to make sure that our Medicaid, MIP programs as well pay up.
In the meantime, Rodriguez says now is the time for the governor of Guam to take charge of the hospital, and he will provide any support they may need. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.